time to get dragged out of bed by your mum, message your mate saying that you can't be arsed, whack your links on, have an amazing day wish from your mum, get on the bus with your eyes still half asleep. It's time for school. The corridors. After break finished, you and your friends had to go to the lesson and you tried to go through the corridor. You knew you weren't allowed to go through it for whatever reason, but you sprint along that corridor just like you sprint away from the monster that's in your kitchen at 3 AM, and then when you actually get to the end of the corridor, the teacher stops you and then tells you to go right the way back through it, to then go around. Oh yeah, you're not allowed to go through here, but you know what, just go back through it again, that's fine. Why were the corridors there in the first place? To make it look more spooky on parents' evening? The coaches. You know all the popular kids in school that are probably still taking GCSE maths? They all pegged it to the back. Science lessons. Every single science lesson pretty much, you couldn't stop laughing. And you were just doing whatever you could to try and piss off the teacher, especially with fiddling with them. Now when you had like a little injury, you had like a scab somewhere on your face, the main place to go was for the nurse. But the only thing she realistically supplied was the good old magic water. Oh aye, water was definitely meant to fix it, wasn't it? Yep. 100%. Next up we had assemblies. Now, did anyone listen to anything the headmaster said? The headmaster just casually walked into the assembly room, slowly with his sheets, walked up to the stand and got ready to say a speech. And not one single student gave a shit. All they just cared about was listening how far their house was down in points with the other houses. Or that might have just been the house that I was in. You weren't listening to what the headmaster was saying, you were listening for a phone going off. Whose phone was that? Come on, own up to it. Fuck you and fuck you. With your school tie, no teacher really gave a shit except from the extremely strict one, and he went off it when your tie was there. If your tie isn't down to your waist, I'm gonna give you fucking detention and ruin your life. It was the time for PE and you bloody forgot your trainers and your life was shit. You just had to go to the lost property and get Dennis's shoes that smelt like... I'll let you finish that one off. Now it got interesting when the whiteboards came out in the classroom. You and everyone else in the classroom were in a race to see who could put the whiteboard up first. Now it was the one day of the year where we had cross country. The athletic kids took it extremely serious, while most people just cared about tripping everyone up at the start. And the final thing. Your phone. It was supposed to be turned off in your bag. Did anyone do that? What you done with your phone other than sneakily hiding it between your friends at break time? You had it next to your leg, in between lessons, texting your friends. And that is secondary school. If you have enjoyed it, a like rating would be much appreciated. Please consider subscribing to the channel if you're new around here, and I will catch you lot on the video.
I'm in a rolling a biz, hey, pull up on 6 out of 10, hey, parties on weekends on bed, hey, all of this money is spent, hey, throwing a lot of events, hey, throwing for me and my friends, hey, turn up 100%, hey, living until I am dead, hey, I'm gonna make it, you'll see, trick, give it some time and you'll see this, I don't just want it, I need it, that is why I will achieve it,